I'm Minister Charles Nolen with Rollin with Nolen on the road to recovery. And we are here at the San Carlos swimming pool. And we're having a nice time here with the family. And we're hoping that you might be able to take a look around and see what's going on here. Yep, there it is. And I'm sure President Donald Trump would be here and relaxing and enjoying himself if he could be. But he's busy. And that's okay. He's allowed to be busy. He's our president, and he will be bringing in a more peaceful and happier time in our lives by being elected president by you and everybody else. And it's time to do something about it, folks. It really is time. We have to. There's no time like the present. And we got to stop with this Adam Schiff and the other guy from New York, Idler or whatever, he's a heavyset congressman, Nancy Pelosi. We got to stop this. And the Democratic Party, which is just out to destroy our country. And they're trying to convince you that it's the other way around, when in fact, it is not. We're in trouble, folks. And it's a perilous situation if we don't fix this. And we need to fix it right now. And we can do it if we work together, folks. I want us to work together. I want us to, as it would have it, sustain itself over there. So we're probably going to see some drop out there. It's a beautiful day, even though there's overcast, and it's predicted to rain over here at San Carlos Community Pool off of Sanibel. And we're here for a little while. So if you're in the area and you feel like stopping by, I'd be happy to meet you, talk to you. But we want to make a difference in our country, folks. We got to close up these borders. We got to make these right. Vladimir Putin, Chinese leader, the Ukrainian leader, the North Korean leader. These are tough guys. And I don't mean that to insult them in any way, shape, or form. They're just really tough men. And Biden isn't the guy to deal with these guys. He just doesn't have the, I don't know, for the lack of better words, brain power in him today to be able to deal with this country's issues. And I mean our country's issues. I mean, we have all sorts of things going on around all our military bases and our nuclear silos and what have you. Chinese are buying up all the land around these bases. How are they allowed to get away with doing that? I don't know. But we need to bring an end to it and protect our country and our future. Donald Trump revamped our entire military. And it was a great thing. It still is. But Biden has done some of the most embarrassing things humanity, not just America, but humanity has ever experienced. The way he pulled out of Afghanistan and stuff and left, who knows, $1 billion worth of planes, weapons. I mean, you might have seen that huge, oversized plane preparing to leave from Afghanistan, and people from all over were trying to attach themselves to the plane before it took off. It's just sad that the way this administration is doing things, and it's hurting us. And we need to work together, my friends. and make a positive change. Now, I watched Donald Trump Jr. on Rumble, and he does these live broadcasts. And, I don't know if he's in a studio or if he's doing it out of his home or whatever he does, but I'd love to have him on my program too. Rollin with Nolen on the road to recovery, trying to get President Donald Trump back in office through the proper system of voting in November 5th, 2024. And don't forget, it's like September 22nd, they start mail-in ballots in Pennsylvania. For president, you can send in your votes in Pennsylvania, like starting in September sometime. It's just still around to be able to do, but we want to keep it honest, folks. So we need people like you and me to go to these places where they're collecting and tabulating votes and receiving paper ballots, mail-in ballots, and making sure that they're honest, checking where they are being dropped off and that they're not just being trucked in there and dropped off at various boxes around the outside of an area in order to be able to push a potential fake lie voting system to keep Biden in there. There's no way that Biden can win this election. No way. And so if he does, it's absolutely corrupt. And it's wrong. So I'm looking forward to lots of change, lots of wonderfulness, us working together. And, I need you to keep rolling with Nolen. Subscribe to my channel, like it, make comments, and keep watching a Top Hat production. That's what we are, Top Hat Productions. That's the production company that helps me produce this stuff raw, live, from the heart and soul. Jesus is our leader, no matter what. And I feel in my heart the glory of God that Donald Trump is our next president. Not he will be, he is our next president. And God says if you declare a thing and you're obeying the commandments and you're listening to our Lord and loving him and he's loving you, that we can accomplish anything together. So we can get Donald Trump in office to help us all to stop this insanity and the craziness and the peace around the world. We can have what it is we all need and want. Reduce inflation, reduce the price of gas, mortgages, rent. We can do this, but we have to do something other than just sit on our duffs. We have to care enough to make the vote, to make the change, to not give Biden a chance or opportunity or anyone else at this point. We know we have to give Donald J. Trump, that's Donald John Trump, the presidency. Let him be number 47, and then we'll go from there. But he will do the most fair and balanced presidency ever. And I saw this Dr. Phil episode on his Dr. Phil's Merit Street, Dr. Phil Primetime, and he interviewed at Mar-a-Lago Donald Trump, and he said he was talking to Donald Trump about revenge and all that stuff. Well, Donald Trump agrees with Dr. Phil that is a pointless avenue to go down. Revenge is not what he's after. But he says the best revenge is success. So if he succeeds at everything that he intends to succeed at, to make our country better and our world more peaceful, and things are put back and balanced the way they need to be, a greater America, a greater world, then we will have the MAGA, which stands for Make America Great Again, that we want. So don't be deceived by Joe Biden and his political assassins. He's got Comey, he's got all these people that are just out to nail us Republicans for having an opinion and a thought of our own. And they want to put everyone that speaks up against Joe Biden behind bars. or make their lives a living hell or miserable. That's what they're doing to Trump. It's not Trump they're after, it's not me they're after, it's you. They want you to blindly go into the Biden administration's second term. They want you to accept it no matter what. And there is a lot of nasty news organizations, major organizations, like who owns CNN? AT&T. Do you think AT&T has some influence over CNN? MSNBC, NBC, and Bill Gates, or Microsoft, a conglomerate there. And they just say nothing but hostile stuff about Donald Trump. And I know that you folks are a whole lot smarter than they want to give us credit for. You know that this is a bunch of BS. From Judge Juan Merchan in New York, who has put a gag order on Trump. I'm so grateful for Dr. Phil. I have been on the Dr. Phil show, me and my wife, and he helped us incredibly. Him and Robert Reams, who helped me get a lot of weight loss. And I still got to strengthen my body, but I've lost a lot of weight. I weighed like 350 pounds when I went on Dr. Phil. And we did his show 3000. I mean, you can look it up and see us there. We were a miserable mess, all of us. And it was just a crazy experience. And it looks to me as if Donald Trump actually watched our show and knew of us. But I want you to know that I'm about recovery and repair and building something better. Not back better. I want make America great again. This is the present to the future. Not go back in history and, try and bring the past into the present, but let's make America great again, where we all work together, we love each other, we care about each other, the prices of living, the cost to buy things is down, the cost to get gas in your car is down, you're allowed to have a gas vehicle, a hybrid, you can choose rather than be forced into it, that the government can't come in and digitize every penny in the universe to make it so that you can have your little savings somewhere, so that they know where every dime is. That's just insanity. It's not even fair. We have to speak up, folks. We have to say something, and we have to take risks and speak out, because if we don't, we're complicit. We are complicit in the sense that if we don't say anything and we don't talk to the right people and we don't stand up for ourselves and for our friends and our families, what does that mean? Do we get what we deserve by doing nothing? I know we have to do something. Even if you are inclined to just ignore it, ignorance is bliss, this is the time, for the first time in your life, that you have to put yourself together and say, I have to stand up and vote for Donald Trump and the Republican Party, replace these judges, get George Soros out of this influence scheme that he pulls on the entire world. And now he's been focusing in on the United States to help destroy Donald Trump any way he can. Who do you think's behind Alvin Briggs? Who do you think? George Soros. Letitia. Who do you think's helping her? Who put their anger towards Trump and made them make, they just were so willing to agree to hate him and attack him. And they made wrongs. They went after the man, and they created a crime as far as I'm concerned. I guess you've heard the latest that the judge released a letter saying that one of the jurors' relatives potentially announced the verdict before the verdict was given by the jury. This would lead to a mistrial. The corruption to Donald Trump and to our country and to our desire to vote for our future president of the United States, number 47 on 11/5/2024, is being interfered with on all levels by all these politically tied in people. And they really want to mess things with us. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here for right now. I just want to say I love you, my brothers and sisters, and I hope that I get to talk to you soon. God bless you, and we're going to make America great again. Bye.